The Red Wolf, Darrin Hardin. He's a grappler.
Making his return here to Future of Fighting.
Yes, he fought one of our main event competitors, Blake Albee, in his Future of Fighting debut.
Tough fight.
Very tough fight.
And we get to see Blake Albee again tonight in the main event.
I'm so excited about that fight. I'm excited about this one too.
Oh yeah.
Darrin Hardin, a ton of experience, 20 amateur fights. This is his 21st.
Wow.
Fights at a Rising Tide community in Madison, Indiana. He's a purple belt in BJJ.
That is a lot of experience.
It is.
For an amateur fighter. A lot of fighters nowadays, they get 7, 8, 10 fights and they're moving on to the professional ranks, but Hardin is sticking in there, getting his experience. 20 amateur fights is a lot of experience for an amateur fighter. So let's see if that's enough to get him through Anicet and his experience coming in at 1-0.
1-0. And I think Eddie gave it his best go. His name is Anicet Niyonyishu. He trains with our former training partner, Chris Griffin, out of Fight Factory in Louisville, Kentucky. Models his style off of Demetrius Johnson. Now, he's fighting a guy making his 21st appearance in MMA. He's making his second appearance, and he won his first appearance in 60 seconds by triangle. A lot of pressure here.
Yep, and I tell you, if he didn't feel prepared again, I don't think he would step into the cage. But anything can happen here tonight against a very experienced opponent in Darrin Hardin.
Two very different game plans here. Darrin Hardin's game plan is go with the flow. I'm good everywhere. I'll go wherever the fight takes me. Anicet, a little more deliberate. Lead with the jab. Get one takedown. First round rear naked choke.
That's a very specific game plan. Let's see if he can stick to it.
He's going to have to catch the purple belt, so we will see.
Stepping into the cage now for the second time, Anicet Niyonyishu looking to go home.
You made it sound easy, Brandon. He said he models his style after one of my favorite fighters of all time, Jason Mayhem Miller. I want to make sure to put this out here because Anicet asked me to. He is his home country is Tanzania. He is our first Tanzanian fighter in Future of Fighting history. So
that's awesome.
Welcome, Anicet. We are underway. Here comes that jab we were talking about.
I'm not used to seeing Darrin Hardin with the short hair.
Yeah, no. I think he got a cut
looks for his takedown early and
he gets it. Beautiful double. Looking to pass. Darrin, no slouch on the ground, lots of experience.
He's already looking for like a bit of a high guard, but he doesn't have a, I don't know, it's kind of a strange position, I guess. Now he's looking for the De La Eva.
Anicet looking to toe hold and gives up top position. That was a mistake, big mistake, reaching back for the leg, not making sure to control the posture. And now we will see what Darrin Hardin can do on top. Anicet won his last fight with a triangle off his back.
Okay. Working his way back up to the standing position.
Good knees from both gentlemen. Darrin going to play the Kimura grip. Anicet with an easy double leg. Good hips.
Hardin looking for some rubber guard here.
Yeah, almost mission control.
Pretty good position for him to be on. If he's in the bottom, he can stop Niyonyishu from posturing up and throwing some strikes. So he's fairly safe here while he's able to look at a few submission attempts. If he can clear that right leg, he's in a good spot. But now looks like Niyonyishu is taking a top half and looking for a head and arm choke.
Now this is an interesting position here because Niyonyishu is now in the half guard, and well, there's a return from Darrin Hardin. But once he passes, based on his head position, he can potentially get a Von Flue. Now we've got Darrin Hardin setting up a buggy choke from his back
here, and it looks like it could be pretty tight.
He could have this here.
He has it in. Niyonyishu could be in trouble. He could be in a lot of trouble here. Hardin looks like he's applying a lot of pressure.
This is deep.
Is he tapping? Is he going to tap? Is he going to go to sleep, or is he going to escape?
It looks like he might tap.
This fight's got me chewing on my pen. We have
45 seconds to go. That is a long time in a buggy.
It sure is.
There's a little bit of space right at the right shoulder of Niyonyishu.
Just enough. Could be him to.
Oh my goodness!
It is so
tight
deep.
In there. It's deep. Did he tap?
It looked like he might have, but the referee didn't call it, and he's still there. So I guess not. It just looked like a tap. He's still fighting it.
This is as technical of a submission as it comes.
Absolutely. Wow, now taking top position, and letting go of the buggy.
Gives up the buggy.
Wow. Great escape there.
Chance to take mount.
But still not out of trouble yet. Niyonyishu.
Darrin Hardin with a beautiful transition
looking for the leg.
Ground.
Wow. I did not expect a technical grappling match to be taking place here.
I did not either, and I don't think that Anicet Niyonyishu did as well. He was feeling very confident. He was on top. He was controlling the fight. He dips back for a toe hold, and the rest of the round changed for him. Here's one thing for those of you that don't know what a buggy choke is. It's not cutting off your windpipe. It's cutting off the blood flow to your brain.
Yep.
What did that do to the gas tank of Anicet Niyonyishu?
That's right.
When you are not breathing well and you're not getting proper blood flow, it's a good way to come out in the second round and be completely gassed out.
That's right. People don't necessarily understand blood chokes that well because you can sometimes still get air to go in and out of your lungs. The problem is that oxygen is not making it from your lungs to your brain.
Exactly. You're blacking out and feeling like you're breathing just fine.
Yep, you think you're okay, and the next thing you know, you're waking up from a nap.
Yes, been there.
Look, this fight has me so nervous I broke my pen. I've been nervous fidgeting with it, I broke it.
True fan of the game,
That's
my friend. Now, much different body language here coming into round two. Darrin Hardin looking wildly confident.
Yes.
Niyonyishu a little suspect right now. We shall see.
Approach with caution. Teep kick from Darrin Hardin.
Darrin with low hands. Niyonyishu with a pretty orthodox stance.
Question mark kick.
Pretty one.
Good. Niyonyishu
big right hand.
Takes a shot.
Hardin drops Niyonyishu.
Looking for a leg control here, but looks like he could be going for, I don't know, it looked almost like an inversion for a second. Now playing north-south and trying to re-invert. Is that the proper term? Revert, re-invert?
Revert, yeah, it may be. Niyonyishu gonna try to play footsies here.
He's looking for it. He's got double outside Ashi.
And he's going for the inside heel hook. Elbows to the body here for Darrin Hardin.
He needs to pass that leg underneath of his left arm to look for that heel hook, and it's there. It could be grabbed right now, but Hardin doing a great job. He's looking for it. He's reaching for it.
This is very dangerous. You don't have a lot of time to tap on this particular submission. It can lead to an ACL.
He doesn't have the knee line. So without the knee line, the crank is not there. He's sitting up, but he needs
to get a sweep.
He needs to either
watch his leg.
Yeah, I mean, he needs. Yeah, he's in the same position now. This is a 50-50. So Darrin has the same exact thing that Niyonyishu had.
Nice little cheeky knee from the back for Darrin Hardin.
And Darrin really showing some technical ability, sneaking that right leg in and looking to invert. I mean, this is a technical grappling match happening during an MMA fight.
I really feel like Darrin might have had a better chance.
Look at that transition. Beautiful. That was beautiful. Now in that 50-50, it is anybody's game.
This is a fun fight.
Throwing some strikes in there.
I'm seeing some blood.
Oh, these guys are making me nervous. I can't watch, Dan. Tell me what's happening, buddy.
I gotcha. It is, he doesn't have it above the knee line. So Darrin Hardin.
Scramble for the top position now. Anicet taking top, but stuck in that rubber guard of Hardin again. If Hardin can capitalize on this position, he could have a ton of options.
Niyonyishu needs to reach his right arm under the right shin of Darrin and pass the guard. Nothing is holding you there.
That's right.
Going for a go-go plata into an armbar.
It looks like at least got him off balance there so that Darrin can pop up.
Darrin Hardin fighting a really tough fight.
I'm telling you, man, this dude, the first time I saw him, I thought, oh, you know, he might be okay. And then I watched him fight, and I was like, dude.
Yeah, tough.
This guy is a fighter.
Yeah, he's a fighter's fighter, and he told me that.
And he wasn't lying, bro.
I'm just here to fight.
Less than 10 seconds remain in this second round, and what a fight it has been.
Beautiful back take.
Anicet taking the back
little
here.
Late in the round, but nice back take, landing some strikes.
Looking good, making a good impression on the judges there in the last few seconds of that second round.
You know, between me and you, Brandon, and all the respect in the world to our judging staff, but this is a really technical ground battle.
Very much so.
This is a fight with some interesting techniques that you really need to know a lot about the game to understand. Will that affect our judges?
I mean,
because if you ask me, Darrin Hardin is up 2 rounds to none.
I would agree with you unofficially. Just watching what we've seen here on the replay, it looks like Darrin has had the control most of the time. Anicet hasn't been completely out of the game. I wouldn't call it a 10-8 by any means.
No.
Very close 10-9 rounds, but I would unofficially give it to Darrin Hardin, both the first and second rounds.
I agree completely. We'll see. We'll see. You know, Anicet was in a buggy choke, but if a judge doesn't know what that is, that looks like side control. So maybe he got that round when I felt like he lost. We'll see. It's going to be a tough third round regardless. Both guys tired, both guys wearing it, and both guys have fought hard.
Cornerman out, and the cage door will be closed for our third and final round of this 145-pound bout between Darrin Hardin and Anicet Niyonyishu.
Beautiful pronunciation, Brandon Bishop.
Thank you, man.
Brandon Bishop is as far as I go with pronunciation, so way to go. All right, low stance again for Darrin Hardin. Is Niyonyishu going to make him pay?
He's probing with that lead leg for distance there, not really looking to land any techniques, but just finding range. And
Niyonyishu with a slow shot. He's got to be careful there. He got dropped in the second. Doesn't want to get dropped again.
He's able to get to Hardin this time. He gets the takedown, but he cannot capitalize on the position.
Use the Darrin Hardin using his momentum to turn a double leg into a potential mount. We're back to the 50-50, Brandon Bishop. Here we go.
And now Hardin diving for a leg. If he can get that, he's looking for, looked almost like a Granby roll there. And now donkey guard. This is crazy, man.
Wow, Darrin Hardin putting that purple belt on full display.
Look, man, if he was to have an arm in there, it could have been a big trouble moment. He's looking again for another choke here.
Now, if he finishes this choke, I'll be straight with you. I don't know it. Yeah. So, yes.
Niyonyishu now taking topside control.
Landed some body shots. For Niyonyishu to win this fight and sway these judges, I think he's got to get a little bit better position, posture, and pound. Stop looking for submissions, start doing damage. That's what it's going to take.
Now is the time. He's going to have to press on the gas pedal for the next minute and a half if he wants to take home a victory. He's looking for an arm bar.
He might have this.
Look at this.
He's got it extended.
He is
thumbs up from Darrin Hardin. Oh, he's out. Oh, he might not be out.
If he can control the wrist, turn the wrist.
He's hitchhiking. He hitchhiked out. Triangle choke. and he postures out of the triangle. The hips weren't quick enough. Beautiful work from Niyonyishu, but
yeah, man, there was chain submission at its best, but Darrin said, I know this chain.
This is what happens when a guy has 20 fights.
You can't sleep on an amateur with a losing record anymore, man.
No.
I mean, these guys coming in with 20 rounds of fights, or 20 fights in, man.
Oh, that's deeper. That is deeper. Is he going to catch the tap?
Oh,
he tapped him!
Wow!
Oh, my
Niyonyishu takes the armbar victory in the last minute of the third round.
He had 36 seconds before he lost.
Wow!
And pulls out the victory from the jaws of defeat. What an impressive performance. My heart breaks a little bit for Darrin Hardin. He had a great fight, but beautiful performance from both boys.
I'm telling you, these fighters, the fight can change at any minute. I think Hardin is just as surprised as anyone in the arena tonight.
I do too. It was tap or snap on that one, ladies and gents.
Man. Sound, solid technique, and excellent armbar from Anicet Niyonyishu to take home the submission victory over the Red Wolf. No reason, or I'm sorry, no. No wonder he has earned the name GO. Anicet Niyonyishu taking home that armbar victory. What an excellent job. Never count him out.
I'm here with your winner, Anicet Niyonyishu. Anicet, that was such a fun back and forth fight. For those of you that are not Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu players or don't know much about grappling, the transitions in this fight were excellent. The submission attempts were excellent. Is this what you expected coming in?
I wasn't expecting to go this far. Like your stuff, man. Until the point, you did pretty well for stuff. Hey, it was a fun fight.
Hey, you came back, you snatched the victory from jaws of defeat. You're 2-0 now. What is next for Anicet Niyonyishu?
Keep training. Go through more fights. Obviously stay in the lab and keep working.
Stay in the lab and keep working. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Anicet Niyonyishu.
Now advancing to 2-0, Anicet GO Niyonyishu with a